for today's cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
It's a matter of culture.
Mm-hmm.
Because, we usually don't discuss us being cultured. People don't usually think of us as being cultured.
No, they don't. But we certainly are cultured.
We have a variety of interests. We really do. And kid, I was sitting in here today and I'm like, I hear opera. Why did I hear opera? And I go through and kid's in his room and I see this really bizarre puppet.
Yeah.
And this amazing voice. And I'm like, what the hell are you watching? And
it's a thing.
Yes, this thing, which was amazing. And this, apparently, I'm going to link to the video, of course, there is going to be the primary thing. And I took a screenshot. And this is from the opera by Händel called Alcina.
Mm-hmm. And I caught the second act of it.
Apparently, this must be, it was the only piece by this lady named Julia Kirchner.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think that's how you say your name.
Well, I'm doing the best skin on it.
I was like, Kirchner.
I speak
there you
Appalachian. Go. And so it's an amazing piece of work. This actually is opera for people who don't like opera.
Really?
Extremely talented individual, but the puppetry. Now, to think of singing opera as just, it is, because opera is a very peculiar thing that a lot of people's like, I don't like it. Understand what the basis of it is. It is theater that is done in song.
It's very, gregarious ain't the word.
No.
It starts with the G that I'm looking at.
Sure.
It stands for like big and bombastic and
well,
just
it could
out
be
there.
Gregarious. It is.
It's
like
very big and bold.
It's all of it. Yeah. Dramatic drama.
Yeah.
That is opera.
Dramatic.
That's the whole point of opera.
Mm-hmm.
And so for this lady to be as talented as she is, and she is a tremendous opera singer.
She is.
To do that, plus trying to work this puppet.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because she and the other lady that is helping her work the puppet,
mm-hmm.
You see them simultaneously, of course. They're not trying to hide themselves, but it all becomes part of a whole.
It does.
It's incredible.
It's almost like you see the main person, the puppet, like that is supposed to be the main character that you're watching. And
that is Alcina.
The two ladies are just, it's almost like watching apparitions control.
Sorta.
That's almost like a theater version of that.
Uh-huh.
And that is so cool because they are the ones making it come to life right before our eyes. So
there is very much this odd element with all of it.
It's almost it's like an uncanny valley in a way.
It is an uncanny valley in a way. And this, the video link that we're going to give you is from a live recording of a performance that was on May the 26th of 2021. And I wasn't familiar with this opera, not like that I am that familiar with any operas. I have listened to them in the past. I do appreciate them.
Mm-hmm.
I do, because I'm odd. And so there was this wonderful website that is called operanorth.co.uk.
Okay.
And had this article. It's called Alcina in a Nutshell.
Ooh.
And if I'm mispronouncing this, if there's somebody that's like, give me a break here on this. Yeah.
It's okay.
And so the storyline.
We don't speak German. It's okay.
The storyline, but, of this is a soap opera.
That's what all opera is.
It is a soap opera. And so it says that this story is set in a magical island belonging to Alcina, a beautiful but dangerous enchantress who seduces every man that lands there and transforms them into rocks or wild animals when she becomes tired of them. That's not ominous.
Yeah.
And it says that her latest victim, and I'm not even going, I appreciate the website that they did have the phonetic pronunciation of these names. God bless you for doing that. But anyhow, I'm not even going to try that. But her latest victim is a knight, which caused his fiancée to follow him to the island disguised as a man. Okay, and her intention is to free him with the help of this magic ring, which can break, Alcina's spell. However, the plan goes awry when Alcina's sister is, gets the hots for the fiance, the character of the man.
For the drag version of the girl.
Thank you. Thank you for simplifying that. And so this one abandons her lover, trying to, so it's cluster.
Okay.
And so eventually the ring is slipped on the finger of the knight, who suddenly sees the island for the wasteland of discarded lovers that it really is. And so then he and his fiancée hatch a plan to escape the island, but Alcina discovers this, and she's heartbroken because she has actually truly fallen in love with the knight.
Well,
now you know why soap operas were named soap operas.
Yeah,
they just sold laundry soap in the meantime.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the things about operas, is that it's always some huge story.
She threw away all the others, and then when she found it, they took it away, because what was she going to do with him if she got bored?
Right. So this is just... And at some point, everybody was like, where is the rest of this? Because we would love to hear this lady perform the rest of it. And especially with the puppets.
Yeah.
So we don't know if this video, there's like 2 of them, and it's from the same act. Mm-hmm. If that was the only production that they did, or what?
Because that was so good. It's so good.
It is amazing, and this can very much open the art of opera up to a younger generation, especially, and even those of us that's been around for a while. It was fascinating.
It freaked you out at first.
It did freak me out.
I was like,
what the hell are you watching?
It's
like, I hear opera. That is not something that usually wafts through the halls of our home.
No, but literally it popped up on my dashboard, like my recommendations on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, the fuck is that?
And
literally my first thought was, the fuck is that? And I clicked on it.
Yep.
And I was like, this is awesome. This is amazing.
And there were quite a few comments that's exactly what had happened to them. And that's a good thing. That's a wonderful thing.
Like, I have not been this excited about new music.
That's true.
In a long time.
Yeah. And for it to be a totally different genre of music.
Yeah.
That you're not as familiar with. There's so many things. And it's just like yesterday's cup when we were talking about Alice Cooper. You don't have to pick just one style of music and listen to it and it alone.
No.
Now, yes, when I was much younger, I was, even then, it was like, oh my God, it's not metal. I won't listen to it. But I did. I always listened. I was all over the page then, too.
I think every angsty teen is like, no, this is the only way. And then secretly, when they're by themselves, they're just like, let me listen to all this. Let me listen to all this stuff that I said that I hated, and it's not that bad.
Right. And it's, you've always got some of those people, you're listening to something that's not, that's bullshit.
It's like, fuck you. I listen to what I want.
Absolutely. listen to what you want. But we want to, we were excited about this, and we wanted to share that with everyone. And hopefully somebody out there will be excited about this also.
I got very excited when he was like, oh, Mama's actually watching this. She's fascinated by it. She likes it. Oh, this is awesome.
Well, the creep element of the puppet, that was one thing. But the talent of the singer. And it's just flawless. And I told Kid, perfect. I said she was probably one of these people that started practicing and learning opera, when she was a child. But
notice, opera singers from other countries usually do it better than Americans. Flat out. There's a bunch of American girls on TikTok that are trying to do opera, and I'm like...
But are they trained opera singers?
Yes, or is it somebody... they are trained, and they're still pitchy, and they're still, not it. And it's it's rough. Seriously. I find that people that are actually from where these things originated,
right,
they're better. They have more control,
right,
over their vocal abilities.
They probably have more
airflow
control. Everything.
Yeah. They have better vocal control in general, along with airflow. They seriously, the amount of time you have to hold your breath basically as you are singing a note.
Yeah.
For a extended amount of time, and if you do not have the proper breath control, you are going to flub it.
Well, see, that's one of the problems with American society right now. We don't have control over much of anything.
No.
It's like we were talking earlier about these people that have no control over their emotions. That's not a good thing. Control your emotions. Don't allow them to control you. Yep. Especially if it shuts out the rational part of your brain. No, that's a bad mix.
Yeah.
But and I don't know the country of origin of the Kirchner lady. Mm-hmm. Did you find out where she was from?
No. I did not, other than this is German.
Well, yeah, I mean,
the whole thing
is
German.
He was from Germany. The composer was German.
I mean, even the
Händel is in Handel's Messiah. Most people are familiar with that, which is the last bit of that whole composition. Hours.
It had to be a German production because the lady that actually did the speaking voice for the puppet,
right,
perfect.
Right.
Perfect dialect and inflections. And the thing that they had projected on the wall, it was in German.
Right, okay.
So it had to be a purely German-based production.
It could have been. It could be, but it could be somebody that's from someplace else that's very fluent in German.
Show me a good American opera singer.
I have not listened to that style of music in so long that I don't know.
And Sarah Brightman, she's from the UK. She's not American.
Right. Sarah Brightman's in a category all of her own.
Yeah, but she's amazing.
She's just amazing. She is amazing. But we wanted to share this, like I said, the whole thing. And there may be people that's listening. It's like, I don't care if she says opera sign. No. And it's okay. That's all right.
Opera until you find something that you like.
Hopefully this, like I said, the creep element of it is enough to intrigue people to listen to it.
Yeah.
It was for me. It really was.
Same here.
And like I said, her talent, she's just remarkably talented. Even if you don't like opera, just appreciate the fact that there are people that they spend their lives trying to cultivate this amount of talent.
With the viewers that we have on all the platforms and I'm including the lurkers, do you think by chance we would possibly have a trained opera singer?
You never know. We have a remarkable amount of talent in our viewers.
We do.
Uh-huh. And that's just like Scrimshaw was, degree in music, taught music, still teaches music, I think, as far as...
Yeah. And when I'm show me a good American opera singer, my experience with American opera is totally limited.
Well, it's not now.
So
with internet, you do not have to be, there are no limitations on that.
No, but what I've seen on TikTok,
oh God,
I'm not impressed. I am not impressed.
No.
I found a lady that was able to replicate bird sounds while singing.
Okay.
And her voice is so unique.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was another thing
Persian
that impressed
princess
me.
Or something. That's what she played.
Because the puppetry and stuff, to be able to do multiple tasks at once and be that flawless with the breath control and everything, it's, yeah, damn, I was impressed.
Because
I was impressed.
Puppetry in general, depending on the puppet, it's difficult if you're speaking at the same time. If someone else is speaking, it's easier to sync up the mouth. You know, it's
Movements,
easier to yeah. Obviously, that puppet was 2-person operated, so
Right.
But to still be able to do that, and to sing every single time it opens its mouth. That is incredible.
It is incredible. It really is. So just, yeah, something new for you to explore. And the video that I'm going to share, it's 13 minutes, which is, it goes by very quickly.
It does, because you just get engulfed in it.
You really do. And so it's very much, if you do take the time to watch it, put your thoughts about it in the comment section. Final thoughts on this one, Clay?
I love it. And I'm so glad I showed it to you.
Name.
Huh?
I spoke the actual name. Oh, God, I have summoned him forth.
Fee, fi, fo, thumb. You have summoned another bum.
It's a... Oh, God, love it. He does have a name. I do, but I really do call him youngest kid most of the time.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
If you like this video, don't forget to like. Did you do your thing?
No.
I thought you did your thing.
No, I asked you for your final thoughts.
I already gave my final thoughts, and then
Okay.
you started talking.
Yes, because I spoke your name. I summoned you. So if you've had experiences with the paranormal or supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, if you find unique somethings,
if you find a good home for cats,
please share those with us. And you can
share the good homes with the cats.
No, well, that too. You can send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. That's in the description box. And the links to, the link to the video and also to the article that's got the opera notes, those are always so handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all, and have a good...
Know that you're loved.
Yes.
Try new things.
Yes.
Yeah. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Bye.